First time for everything. You can't do the bin? So I'm doing something for the first time today that I've never done before in my life, and I'm posting it because A, make a tip myself, might as well be in public, and B, if I can do it, anyone can do it. Removing my brake pads! Bang, 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 bang. So the reason why I'm removing them is because they are squeaky as fuck. So I'm just gonna give them a little clean. My next job. Is to finish setting up the tubeless tyres. Like, this one's set up, I think. Never done it before in my life. I need to pump it up because it's obviously lost all of its pressure. But I ran out of sealant, so my next tyre is going to be using stands. This has got PT's trail sealant in it, which is nice and glittery, but the glitter clogged up my little injector, which is why I went for stands for my next wheel. But the question is, do I just do my second wheel, or do I replace this one with stands? I don't think you can mix sealant types if you're low, so if I need to put more sealant in this, I'll just have to do this one all over again. But it might be a nice comparison to see which sealant works better. The other thing I'm thinking about doing, these are my 650 prime Kansas that I got for, I think it was 180 quid. They're currently set up with tubes, but what I'm thinking is, do I put my mountain bike tyres on this and swap them between my mountain bike and my gravel bike? That's on the proviso that I can use 2.2 inch tyres on my gravel bike, but I think that's possible because the maximum width on this for 650B is 2.1, and 2.2 is what, another few mil each side? So I won't know until I give it a go. The only downside of that is my mountain bike has QR skewers for the wheels. These have through axles. But I think it'd be cool if I have my mountain bike tyres on here for winter, because then grip galore, and then have something like this, which is the Pirelli Cinturato H for summer. So it's fast rolling 700C gravel tyre. So then I've got two different tyres for two different seasons, because at the moment these WTB Horizons are super scary in the muddy, wet conditions. They're terrifying. Shall I put my mountain bike tyres on there and set them up tubeless for the winter, and then keep these bad boys for the summer? Or shall I just run these all year round? So if you want to help me make my decision, let me know. Essential cafe latte break. This exciting little package, like Christmas, is a nice little iPad case for my new iPad that's coming in a few weeks. Who thought an Amazon unboxing would be in the middle of a bike maintenance video? Just imagine an iPad's in the middle of it. Yes, 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 yes. Top tip. A little silica gel bag, now on the floor. These guys, if you've got any kind of phone, camera equipment or whatever, lenses, stick them in your camera bag. The packaging's got owls on it. Owls! Owls! There we have a nice clean gravel bike. If you've got a stand like this, but you've got through axle bikes, you might think, oh, I've got a through axle bike, it's not going to work. Fear not. This is an adapter you can get off Amazon for about 20 quid. So it turns your QR stand into a QR stand. Through axle stand. So my last task of the day includes tubeless tyre setup, and I fucking hate this bit. Last time I tried this, couldn't keep the air in the valve area, so I'm going to try something today. It might not work, but I'm going to put a little inner tube rubber gasket around the seal. It may make it worse, but I'm going to give it a go. I would recommend anyone to keep all of their old inner tubes, recycle them or make use of them. Don't throw them in a bin. Save the planet, please. So what I've done is I've just cut a little bit of tube off my inner tube. Gonna poke the tiniest little hole just to add as an extra kind of seal to seal around the hole in my wheels, and just pray to God that that seals the hole. Well, that was a failure straight away. I'm gonna try a little pick to get the cleanest hole I can get in the absence of something like a solder iron or something like that, because we don't want to create a tear that's too big. I am talking like I know what I'm doing. I assure you, readers, viewers, I don't know anything about what I'm doing. So you're learning as I'm learning. I would make an educated guess though to say that little ridges on the inner tube, don't put that closest to the rim. Do it the other way, so the smooth side is as closest to the rim. Again, making this shit up. If it works, feel free to use it. This might be an absolute complete catastrophe. It's got a little skirt. I've just realised that you don't really want to have it interrupting the bead where it sits, so I'm just going to cull it down a little bit so it doesn't sit where the bead would sit. Still got bloody glitter on from last time I tried to set it up. So if you use PT's tyre sealant, be prepared to get glitter everywhere, and I mean everywhere. So I've cut it super close to around the actual valve, so it hasn't got this big skirt around it anymore. And yes, cynics, I know the best thing to do would probably be just to retape my wheel, but I can't be asked to do that. Never done it before, and it's slightly intimidating, so I'm gonna try this first. If this fails, then yes, I'll retape the wheel. Brakes are very important. Remember the trick. Soapy water. So much air leakage. Will it stop though? I'm going to get assistance from someone else, someone more capable than me. Ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding. Stop. I have some sealant. Ow.
Seated.
bonk. I think this has worked, but then again, I have no idea because I've never done this before. But this is really fun to do. This one did 3 weeks ago. Seems to have kept air. Topped it up a bit just now, but might have to add more sealant in at some point because I've only got 60 millilitres in, and I must remember that one's got a different type of sealant in